Hello, welcome to today's live. We are decoding Rebecca's Arkenstone, her $1,000,000 DNA. Hello, we are decoding live Rebecca's $1,000,000 DNA because everyone told her making millions for her is going to be very difficult because you have to do things. But we're live, and now I'm decoding Rebecca's Arkenstone because she is made for millions, even though no one told her that up until now. If you have any questions, comment below so we can interact. Tell me where you're joining from. Okay, so Rebecca thought she was just trying to make money, but she was really trying to remember who she was. She's a stay-at-home mom, 4 kids, a heart full of love, and a mind spinning with one question: how do I make enough money to finally feel safe? Have you ever felt that? Have you ever felt that? Tell me in the comments if you felt that. She was dabbling in products, Amazon things, weight loss kits, affiliate links, selling, trying, surviving. But what I saw in her field wasn't a product pusher. She was a guide, a whispering oracle. Someone whose voice alone could recalibrate energy, not through strategy, but through sacred truth. Her Arkenstone holds the frequency of safety, simplicity, and soft power. She's not here to hustle. She's here to heal through presence. She's here to speak, not shout, to teach, not sell. Her $1,000,000 blueprint isn't built on effort, it's built on alignment. And when she leads herself into safety, her family will follow. She didn't need another platform. She needed to remember who she was before the pressure. And now, she's building her business from that place. Rebecca is not just stay-at-home mom trying to create money for her family. She is a quiet architect of empires, here to channel wisdom from that most of the world is too distracted to hear. She's soft but sovereign, invisible to some until she speaks, and then everything stops. She carries ancient intelligence wrapped in modern simplicity. She's here to guide, not hustle, to whisper, not shout. But right now, she was acting out of survival instead of identity. Have you ever thought about how are you acting in your life? Are you surviving or are you living? Are you surviving or are you living? Because most of us act out of survival. And that's why money doesn't come. That's why money doesn't anchor. Because your soul isn't fully present in what you're doing. And that's what was happening was with her. That her soul wasn't fully present in what she was doing. Her Arkenstone name is the Whispering Oracle of Embodied Truth. Her Arkenstone hums with a frequency of quiet power, intuitive knowing, and magnetic trust. She doesn't have to shout to be heard. When she speaks from truth, the right people lean in. Her magic, not in the product, not in the niche, but in her way of seeing, naming, and guiding others back to simplicity. Her codes and her soul traits. These are not just traits, these are codes, multi-dimensional strands of wealth, magnetism, and destiny. The essence, she's got the essence of guide. She's not designed to do more. She's here to see more. Her presence is medicine. Her voice recalibrates. Her energy. She's most powerful when she's aligned with what she trusts. Soul blueprint of safety. She craves and creates emotional, energetic security. She doesn't thrive in chaos. She thrives in containers of consistency, honesty, and integrity. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments. If you want me to do your free Arkenstone reading, please put them in the comment and send me DM. Please interact. Thank you so much for joining, all of you guys. Tell me where you're joining from. And tell me what you want to know, what your aspirations are. And I would love to help you decode your Arkenstone. So we were talking about Rebecca. She creates emotional, energetic security. She doesn't thrive in chaos. She thrives in containers of consistency, honesty, and integrity. Her magnetism cuts through voice and story. Her wealth will not come through selling other people's product. Her $1 million codex is creating in offerings where she speaks, teaches, and transmits personal truth. That's when her $1 million unlocks. Her forbidden codes, where her power hides. We all have these codes in our DNA that blocks us from doing what we are here to do. These things are patterns, are systems that blocks us from becoming our best version. Our self that is here to create legacy, impact, millions of dollars, millions of pounds, millions, billions, whatever you want. Because you can create anything you want if you believe. Her $1 million, her forbidden codes. This is the part when no one taught anybody. Nobody taught her to claim the codes that have been buried, judged, or dimmed, yet they are her access to wealth and legacy. The pressure to be useful. We all feel this pressure that we want to feel useful. Everybody wants to feel useful, important. And that's when we overgive. That's when we forget ourselves to make other people happy. so we can feel important, worthy. This pressure makes people lose themselves. And this is the part when nobody teaches us how to deal with. This is the work we gotta do. So she has internalized this lie that her worth is only valid if she's productive or constantly doing something. But her soul power is in stillness, observation, and refinement, no output. She's got fear of being seen as selfish. She sacrifices too quickly for others, believing she must deserve abundance through struggle. How many of you guys feel that if you want to feel abundant, if you want money, you have to give yourself away? You have to give yourself away. How many of you feel that? How many of you feel that to make millions and millions of dollars, you will have to work so hard? You will have to sacrifice so many things. And that fear blocks you from making the millions you are destined to make. This is just so sad. And then you have this fear of being seen as selfish. You sacrifice too quickly for others, believing that you must to deserve abundance, wealth, you have to struggle. But your next chapter begins when you will allow yourself to become the main character of your own story. Same is with Rebecca. When she'll stop overgiving, she's going to give herself permission to be herself, give herself permission to become the main character of her own story. That's when her life's gonna change. That's when her millions gonna start. She has to discount her intuition. We discount our intuition. Like, wherever divine wisdom's coming through, we're like, this can't be true. I'm not worthy. I don't think it's gonna work. How many of you feel that? You discount your intuition means you're discounting your millions. She did that. She knew when something wasn't right, but still keep overriding it with logic. Her wealth is accessed through the fleeting hits, the quiet, clear yes that comes without any reasoning. Without any reasoning. You gotta listen to your intuition if you want to be millionaire. If you want to be billionaire, if you want to create wealth beyond your wildest imagination, you gotta listen to these intuitive hits. This divine wisdom that's following through you is showing you what you need to do and what you don't need to do. Rebecca's $1 million wealth codes. Rebecca's path to 10 to 15K months does not require more effort. It requires alignment, clarity, and energetic refinement. Her soul's business DNA. Now we are talking about what kind of business she needs to create to make these millions. What she should do and what she shouldn't do. She shouldn't sell other people's product with no connection. She's selling through affiliate links. She's putting reviews on Amazon. She's selling weight loss products here and there. She's not supposed to do that. She's selling other people's products just to make money without any connection with herself. She gotta build something purely and building something purely from trend or scarcity. Burning herself out in effort-based strategies like going viral, finding trends, making 100 videos a day, commenting, top to bottom commenting, engaging. She's burning herself out. If you're doing that, you're burning yourself out. That's not how you build your $1 million business. That's not how. What she's destined to do, what she's designed to do, what God created her to do. Now we are getting into her soul's codes, her DNA, how God created her, the tools God gave her. Guided simplicity, mentorship, or product-based curation. She gotta start mentorship business. Teaching people the products she has used or sell, the effects of that on other people, on herself. The ease code for busy moms, like simple sovereign system. She can teach people how to return to peace, flow, and alignment. She's a busy mom. She's got tricks, tips, how to keep her house tidy, how to keep her children. She's got 4 kids, and she's a business owner. How she's managing everything. It's her lived wisdom. Her voice is what sells, not the product. Now, number 2, sacred review, business, authentic life brand. Reviewing other people's business for money, not as energetic curation, that's not how she makes million. She gotta align herself with the product she uses and trusts deeply and shares with storytelling. That's when she's gonna unlock her millions. Whisper-based business, mentorship, podcast, or digital journal where she shares her reflections, her energy updates, her inner world, her wisdom, her lived wisdom. How is she managing everything? How is she raising her kids? How is she managing her house? How is she building this business? What is her lived experience? What's story behind everything she's doing? What she thinks, who she are, what she does. That's what she got to share. But to share that, you know how much crap comes up when you want to share that kind of stuff on internet? That's the work. That's the work. Because her consistency is her vibe, not her task list. Her content, what she should create, is like soul-driven presence, soft reels, voiceover, family moments, storytelling, like lived wisdom, her lived experience, like who is she behind the screen, selling through relatable elegance and not influence. Her cosmic technology. She's life path 9, old soul, humanitarian, and deep sensitive. Her purpose is to end old cycles, heal ancestral lack, and uplift others through compassion and example. She's nurturer, guardian, plus home and harmony. She builds wealth when she feels safe. How many of you feel safe when you want to build wealth? It's very hard for people to feel safe when they want to build this wealth that is like unimaginable. And that's the work. That's the work. You will build wealth when you will feel safe, and when others feel safe in your presence. This is the time of foundation, partnership, subtle building, and emotional attunement for every single person who wants to build this $1 million business they dream of. Because you are not meant to go outwards, you are meant to go inwards. Choose slowly, wisely, and trust what aligns over what is urgent. Because urgency can never build your $1 million empire. It cannot. It just can't. Rebecca's next soul-aligned step. She's first move is not to chase money. Whatever you chase is what you repel. Stop chasing and start attracting. How do you attract? You become the person who's already got this. It's to build her energetic ecosystem where her truth, her schedule, her nervous system, and her voice is safe. You know, feeling safe within yourself first and foremost is so important. It is so important. And you can only feel safe within yourself when you know who you are, when you know what God made you to be. Because who's walking with you? God. God. When God says, I made you like this, then no matter who comes and tell you, you are not that, but you know you are that because God made you that. You don't need validation from anybody else. You have to know who you are. That's when you will build safety within yourself. That's when you won't need permissions from anybody. That's when you won't need validation from anybody. That's when you will unlock your millions and your billions. Because that's when you can start showing up fully in your power as who you are. And that's what Rebecca needs to do. And from there, she can begin building offers or content that reflects that truth. Because the frequency of truth is the highest frequency. That's the highest frequency. When you are speaking from truth, the magnetism you erode from your body, from your being, from your presence, from your voice, it's unmatched. That's unmatched. Your magnetism is in your clarity, not in your effort. What Rebecca's homework, what she should do now, after knowing all of this, create a sacred morning or afternoon practice to reconnect with your own voice. Open this up, start speaking your truth. Open your throat. Work on your throat. Whether you have, if you are familiar of human design, whether you have defined throat or undefined throat, no matter what throat you have, if you are in the business of building empire, legacy, $1 million, you gotta work this. This is what you gotta work, because your voice is the portal. Your voice is the channel. It's gonna open the portals of whatever you want. Whatever you want. Work on your throat. Start speaking. And speak truth, because the frequency of truth is the highest frequency in the world. That's the highest frequency in the world. And start slowly. Start slowly. You don't need to rush. There is no competition. This moment is the right moment for you. The present moment is the moment. And when you understand that, you become so powerful, you become unstoppable. Nobody can mess with you. Nobody can mess with you. So start building softly, documenting everything, what you already know, whatever you know, because that's your truth. That's your lived wisdom. Motherhood, intuition, simplicity, sacred product, use whatever you do, whatever you know, start documenting everything and get rid of everything, every product, business idea, content that drains your energy. Cut the cords. People, places, things, ideas, businesses, products, whatever is draining your energy, whatever is bringing doubts, uncertainty in your system, in your environment, in your aura, delete that. Delete that. You don't need that crap in your life this moment forward. You don't need that crap this moment. Delete it. Now, final activation for Rebecca. Rebecca's Arcanstone is calling her into this new era. She's not just a mom. She's a guide, a voice, a lighthouse. Her family won't thrive by watching her burn out. They will thrive when she leads herself into sovereignty and lets them come with her. You know, when you are building something sacred, when you are in a business, when you are trying to build, you are in a process of building this legacy, impact, everything you want, you are following your heart, following your desire, and the people around you don't support you, don't worry about them. Because you do you, and if they're supposed to rise with you, they will rise. If they are supposed to rise with you, they will rise. If they're meant to rise with you, they will rise. If they're not meant to rise with you, they are not your baggage to carry. They are not your baggage to carry. And if your family meant to come, they'll come. Because they'll come. Because whatever is meant to happen is going to happen whether you like it or not. So don't worry about what's meant to happen. Worry about what you are here to create. And this is not about money. It's about remembering who you are. And then income will come. Then your millions will come. Then your billions will come. She thought she needed money, but her soul said otherwise. Rebecca, as a stay-at-home mom, 4 kids, heart full of love, and mind spinning with one question: how do I make enough money to finally feel safe? She did things with her house, with her children, like she was dabbling in everything she could grab her hands on. Amazon, weight loss, affiliate, trying, selling, buying, surviving, everything. But she is not meant to do that. She is a guide. She's a whispering oracle. Someone whose voice alone could recalibrate energy. Not through strategy, but through sacred truth. Because I'm going to say this again, the frequency of truth is the highest frequency ever. If you study Bob Proctor, if you study Joe Dispenza, if you are studying law of attraction, if you are in a process of building your impact and your legacy, if you are in the process of building your $1 billion business, frequency of truth is the highest frequency you ever need. Because truth is truth. It cannot fail you. Truth can never fail you. Truth can never fail you. Rebecca's Arkenstone hold the frequency of safety, simplicity, and soft power. She got to believe that. You got to believe that. Your Arkenstone is got codes that can change your life, that can change your entire chemistry. Because when you unlock your soul's divine technology, you just open this portal that's so powerful that you can't even imagine. You can't even wrap your head around, like, oh my God, how is this? Like, how much power can I hold? I'm just a human. You are not just a human. You are very powerful. You are very, very powerful. And your job is to know that, to believe that, to accept that, and to move like that. That's when you will unlock your millions. That's when you will unlock your legacy. That's when you'll unlock your impact. Because you are not here to hustle. You're here to heal through presence. You're here to speak, not shout, to teach, not sell. Rebecca's $1 million blueprint isn't built on effort, is built on alignment. And when she leads herself into safety, her family will follow, her millions will follow, her impact will follow. She does not need a fifth platform to build her legacy. She needs to remember who she was before the pressure, who she was born as. And now, after this Arkenstone reading, she's building her business from that place. Let me tell you this. There is Rebecca in every single room. If this feels like your mirror, message me Arkenstone or DM Arkenstone, and I will show you what's waiting in your soul divine technology. Because you are so powerful. You are so powerful. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Now, my message to Rebecca. Rebecca, what I see in you is something sacred. You are not lost. You are not behind. You are a lighthouse, disguised as a mama, doing her best. You're doing your best. You're doing the best you can. You are doing your best. But here's the truth your soul wants you to remember. You are not here to chase income. You are here to create energetic safety for yourself and for the world around you. Your presence alone is magnetic, but you've been too busy surviving to see it. You were never meant to hustle for scraps. You are meant to speak peace into chaos, to guide, not to push, to whisper, not shout, to lead with quiet power. Your wealth isn't hidden in the algorithm. It's hidden in your voice, your truth, your natural rhythm, the way you love, the way you see, the way you just know when something's off. That's your product, that's your service, that's your calling. And when you build your business around that frequency, not only will the income come, but your peace will also come. You will find home within yourself. You'll find home within yourself. And you are not meant to figure it out today. You're just meant to stop trying to lie to yourself about what you're here to do. And if you're watching this, this is your invitation to lead from the version of you that remembers. And I'll walk with you if you're ready. Your Arkenstone, it's glowing. The map is here. Let's open it together. DM me Arkenstone or comment Arkenstone below, and I'm going to send you a form that you fill, and I'm going to unlock your $1 million DNA. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. Bye. See you next time.